Yo, what's up?
What's up? I'm just recording us for fun.
For fun.
Just we're not doing a movie review of The Suicide Squad,
Oh,
which is not the movie we just watched because we didn't watch a movie.
okay.
I'm just kidding.
Alright. Okay.
I got you there, right? Kind of like how I like Viola Davis's character to the Suicide Squad people, huh? You thought.
Sure.
Yeah, like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, you thought.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay. Your initial thoughts of this film.
I didn't really want to watch it, and
I know, but
it's okay. It's summer movie. It's just ridiculous, and it's ridiculous. I it's it's just a weird mishmash of a bunch of things.
so here's my question then. How do you not like something like this, but you liked Doom Patrol?
Okay,
Because
that's
to
a good
me,
question.
because to me,
That's a good
this is
question.
it's a lot of it. A lot of it is the same shit. It's
Sure,
like,
sure. Yeah.
I
I
said the S
think
word. I'm
I
sorry.
know that's okay. At least you acknowledged it, and I was like, I'm gonna let it slide, and we're just gonna move on from that. But I think Doom Patrol, like, it's a series. It had 2 seasons, so they're able to like stretch it out and make it make sense. Whereas these movies, like, they just have this is like 2 hours and 12 minutes. They had to in 2 hour and two a little over 2 hours make it make sense, and it's like because the first movie is Suicide Squad. That's the one with Margot Robbie, Will Smith. I don't remember who else, and I haven't watched the other one, the Birds of Prey, the
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn, whatever. Yeah, so I don't. It's just the Doom Patrol. I don't know. I just it's it's ridiculous, but I think it's like it's ridiculous from the get go. I mean, this is ridiculous from the get go. It's just this is just weird. I don't know. It's there's a lot. I
Maybe.
get maybe there's just more pressure for these movies than there is for the TV show. Like I just
Oh yeah,
the
for
TV
sure.
show. I just went with it and I
For
enjoyed it
sure.
thoroughly.
For
You know
sure.
what it is? Because this movie doesn't have Brendan Fraser. That's what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with it.
Yeah. I think the movie isn't afraid of doing a lot of like things that are like I was saying. They do things that Marvel wouldn't do in their
Sure.
films, and I guess that I understand that's how DC has to do it because they're always going to be compared to Marvel, right? So they have to figure out a way to like be
Yeah,
different,
and I mean,
and so
and like Suicide Squad lends to it because it's like these are the imperfect character. They're
they're
like
the bad
yeah,
guys.
they're the bad guys that are made to be good. So yeah, but it's still like I don't know.
It in a lot of ways I might be mistaken, but I feel like they had James Gunn direct this film.
Yeah, that's what it said. I feel like.
Yeah, and so that's why the formula felt somewhat similar to Guardians of the Galaxy, where
Oh.
it
Yeah, actually, I mean,
John Cena is kind of like the Drax character.
oh, I thought
Uh,
of the shark.
the Shark
I
is
like the
kind of like
shark.
the Groot character. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
and Idris Elba's
Chris Pratt.
not so much, but something along those lines. There are definitely some archetypes that you can find in comparison to both, and like uh, the big baddie at the end. I won't spoil who it is, but it's very. Uh, it reminds me of the first enemy in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 or whatever,
I
that
don't
big
even.
thing that they Drax had to jump inside and like stab from the inside or
I
whatever.
don't even remember.
Yeah. Anyway, it was just a really gross, really over the top boss battle.
It's also well, and the format of the movie is like you, it starts off with the opening scene, and then they backtrack with how they led up to it. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I mean, you pose a good question of like why do I not like this but I like Doom Patrol? Like,
I mean,
well,
it's
yeah.
possible that these are, when it
I
comes to
mean,
films, it's
Doom Patrol. I know. I'm sorry.
no, no, go ahead,
I'll
answer
move on.
answer your question.
Like they again, it's a series. They gave me time to warm up to the main core team.
Uh-huh.
Like, and they and the main and that's they had more time for you to kind of get how they all became a team. Whereas this is like they just have to become a team in over the course of this movie, and it's a little bit hard to go with. But yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Well,
Just
to me, I felt, I, as someone who was not that big of a fan of Doom Patrol, like I felt like I could stomach this movie more, even though yes, it's it's got that DC like,
grittiness.
not just grittiness, but the whole like weird characters with weird powers. Um,
Yeah.
uh, you have like these backstories that are kind of random and come out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
and
But
that was the weird thing with it. Was just like the styling of exposition. Like
yeah,
there's a part where they just have this like they're sitting on a bus and then the flashback is on the reflection of the bus. And I was like, why? Like it's
right.
just so there's all
Yeah.
these like the style choice is just like all over the place and I was like unfortunately like my gripe was just like they make it kind of too easy for these characters like if it seems like all the soldiers that they were fighting like don't don't suck at shooting and like don't
Yeah,
aren't
can't hit
trigger
them.
happy, which was like no, that's and then I mean the other thing too was I mean the story is set in like a fictional South American country. So there's a little bit of like a commentary on like international politics and stuff. But I was like, like that's kind of I don't know. It's a weird portrayal of culture, I suppose.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Um.
and also like I mean, don't like Harley Quinn is cool, but like I don't. I mean, and I guess because I haven't watched the other movie, but I like.
You saw Suicide
Yes, I
Squad.
did, but I didn't watch the other one that she's
Okay.
in.
Okay. Okay.
Like I don't completely buy her as a badass. Like it's cool and all, but I'm just, like I don't know. It's just
Well, but she's crazy.
sure.
Like legit, like mentally
Right,
ill.
right, right. But I mean, even crazy people, I don't know. I don't know. The things that they do are just it's I don't know.
Sure.
But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the characters, in my opinion, like this time are much more likable. Than the, say, compared to the first
I don't even I barely remember
Suicide
the first
Squad.
I barely remember the first one. I just remember Will Smith. Was there like some like sword Japanese chick that didn't talk much?
Yeah.
And there's some like Irish
Stupid.
guy?
Yeah, it was dumb.
Was that a thing? Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know.
And they had that like witch lady that went like this.
Oh, was that like Cara Delevingne? But
Mm-hmm.
she was like the bad.
Yes.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
This is not a great film, but anyway,
Yeah. I mean, the first one is called Suicide Squad. This one is called The Suicide Squad. So they're trying to
yeah,
they're trying to rewrite some history or something.
And they're doing some setups for the next film, which is kind of interesting, but it's also like,
yeah. There's a scene at the like after the credits,
right.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The whole thing with like Harley Quinn, though, I think is just they know that the character was super popular. The first film did not do well, but Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn was like a huge cultural cultural bomb or whatever. Yeah. So they needed to have her. So they give her so many set pieces.
Yeah.
They give her like all these fight scenes, or she's like
it was some weird
falling out of a collapsed building like 3 times.
It's some weird style choices again. It's weird.
I mean, it's a well-made film. You know,
yeah,
and the acting is good, and there are some funny scenes that, and there's some characters that you can like, but it's got that DC universe dark weirdness that just sort of misses the mark.
I wish that
that's
like
really the biggest.
I wish that I could like reset my brain and like not have to compare it to Marvel, and just like if I was able to just have, I mean, maybe my opinion would still just kind of be the same. Yeah. Maybe not, but yeah, I don't know.
Who is your favorite character? The shark.
I do like the shark. The shark is so cute.
Yeah.
He's a cute shark.
Yeah.
I like shark.
Tiburon, yeah. I think I liked...
You like John Cena?
Yeah, I guess.
He's alright.
Yeah.
He does what he does, and that's what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I like John Cena's character the most.
Idris Elba's cool. Was his character kind of similar to like Will Smith's character?
Probably something like that.
I feel like it was.
Yeah. All right. Well, I won't spoil anything else. Okay. But how many?
I was thinking that. How many switches, Flippy, would you flip? Kill switch.
How many kill switches out of 10?
How many kill switches out of 10? You want to say it at the same time? I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then 1 and go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and then say the number.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
6.
7.
What?
How do you say?
How do you say you don't like a film? And then you give it a higher score than... Then you just... I like this film, I feel like, more than you did, and then you still give it a higher score.
Because the points don't matter.
The points don't matter. When
this is my number. That was my number, and that's your number. You chose to number it the way you felt like numbering it, and that's how I felt like numbering it in my heart. I know it doesn't make sense, just like the movie.
For an average of 6.5, the Suicide Squad.
Cool. We get to add this to our list of because I have the playlist of our DC movie reviews. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you watched Suicide Squad, tell us what you think in the comments, or if you have any recommendations on movies to watch. I don't know what next movie we'll be watching. We're watching this from our couch, so maybe the next time we'll watch it at a movie theater, and maybe it'll be a movie theater that's different from the movie theater we've been going to. Who knows? Well, we got a Delta variant going around, so maybe we'll just stay inside more and watch these on the inside. This was on HBO Max, so... I mean, we haven't watched Space Jam. I don't know if I feel like watching that.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, well, there you go. Sometimes that's what it is.
Sometimes that's what it is.
Yeah. makes me want sushi. The movie kind of made me want sushi.
Sure.
Or like calamari.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Thank you. Okay. Love you. Bye. Fly kiss.